and welcome back. As promised, this is a bag swap video. So what did I have? What did I buy? And am I happy? So what did I have? I had a Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy original version with the not detachable strap. Why did I sell it? I sold it because I caught a Speedy 20 with a detachable strap. Not a big deal for me, but people thought it was like the same bag as the Nano Speedy because it was both in monogram and they're kind of small. And so if I had to choose between the Nano Speedy and the Speedy 20, I would totally choose the Speedy 20 for reasons I think I explained in a previous video, but basically it just has a little bit more room and I just kind of like it. I like the way it looks. So I'm going to keep the I'm going to keep the Speedy 20, and then I sold the Nano Speedy pretty much for what I paid for it. But what did I buy to try to replace it? And was it a mistake? So what did I buy? I bought a Bottega Veneta loop bag, mini loop bag, which I thought would kind of replace the Nano Speedy. Does it? Well, no. So here's my take on this particular bag. I have seen a few YouTubers that really love this bag, and they're YouTubers that I respect. And so I thought maybe this bag would be for me. First of all, it doesn't repeat anything that is in my collection. So no one's going to mistake it for another bag that was in my collection. So I think that's a very high point. Is it the same shape and roughly the same size? Yes. If you have an original Nano Speedy, this is kind of the same size. But let me just point out something that I don't think anyone has pointed out previously. When you open up the bag, take a look at this. There is this like puckering. Should we call this puckering? I don't even know what we should call this. But right here on the bag, it's been taken in. It's cinching. Maybe it's cinching on either side, which does affect like how much you can put in the bag and where the stuff in your bag sits. So that's problem number one. So when they took the measurements of this bag, I feel like they didn't take into account this like cinching of the bag over here on each side. The second thing I want to point out is if you have an older version of this bag, I've heard it has a lining. This one does not. And so I don't think there's any places where you can see it actively, but all of this webbing is, it just goes straight out to air. Like there's nothing in between the webbing and outside. I don't think that makes me really nervous. I don't think the bag's like gonna break or anything, but I just think it's something that you should be aware of. It's a delicate bag. Like this is not, so where the Nano Speedy was like kind of go anywhere, do anything bag, this bag is not. This is a very delicate bag. So it didn't exactly replace that like, hey, let's go to swim class. Hey, let's go to camp. Let's go to the beach. Like, no, this bag is not going to the beach. That is like not a good idea. All right, so, and keys and things could potentially get stuck in this webbing. So I just want to make people aware that there's, I don't know, like there's light in this bag. You look through this bag and there's light in there. If that makes you nervous, like it kind of makes me nervous, then you have to put something inside the bag. So, okay, let's talk inside the bag. Okay, so many YouTubers are so against putting a mini pochette in one of these bags or a mini bag. Like there's so many YouTubers and they're so upset about it. They're like, I would never put this in this bag because it just takes up too much room. But I was gonna be honest with you, maybe you just don't want to use a bag organizer, or you just like a mini pochette, or you change bags like me 3 times a day sometimes. So I just want to make it. The mini pochette does fit in this bag, and I'm going to put it in this bag, and then I'm going to put it over to the side because of that like weird puckering. I'm going to put it over on the side. And it kind of looks like there's a lot of room left, but there's really not a lot of room left. Because of that puckering, your phone, this is an iPhone 13 Pro, not a Max. It also needs a little bit more room. And I'm going to put it kind of on the other side. See that? And then here is my card holder. I'm going to put that kind of in the middle. Now, here we have, oh wait, hand sanitizer. That's kind of important. Let's put that over here next to card holder. So mini pochette, card holder, hand sanitizer, phone. Okay, we're good, right? Now I need my keys, and I have a lot of keys because I'm back at work and I have my work keys. I got like rental property keys. I just have a lot of keys. So keys and webbing that like faces the outside, I'm like, no, they're gonna get stuck. Like, no, we have to put them in something. So I'm gonna put them in the mini pochette. Now I have a Honda that is, it's like a 2012. It's like pretty old. So there's no remote. It's not like just a fob. I have like an actual key for it. And so it's never going to fit into a 6 key ring holder. It's not going to happen. But I can put my keys in the mini pochette so that they don't. So keys in the mini pochette, my work keys, everything. And then I have a card holder, a hand sanitizer, and my phone. And then sunglasses. Definitely need sunglasses. Just me, maybe. But sunglasses, these are from Diff Eyewear. I like these. Kind of cute, right? Okay. So they're going to go. Okay. So now I have phone, hand sanitizer, key holder, sunglasses. It's all in there. And I'm gonna close it up. Now, what am I missing? Oh, wait, no. There's something else that I'm missing. I need some kind of a lip product. So, lip oil. Put that in there on the top of the mini pochette. Okay, now I have a lip oil. Do you notice how it's even, like it's struggling now? I just put a lip oil on top of the mini pochette and it is struggling. Okay, there we go. All right, it's all in there. There we go. We have the lip product, we have the sunglasses, we have our card holder, we are good to go. Okay, now, I know what a lot of people are gonna say. Mini pochette is overpriced, I wouldn't put a mini pochette in there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's redo this. I'm going to show you how a mini pochette is actually a better choice. Okay, so I'm going to take all this stuff out and I'm going to use a key holder in place or a key clay in place of the mini pochette. And in here I have my eye drops, and we would have like an eyeliner and other things that I need, the medication that I need. So let's use this in place of a mini pochette. And here's the card holder. We have our hand sanitizer because we can't place that in a mini pochette. And let's see, what else? Oh, we have our makeup and our keys, which are now like out and about, and like they're just running free in this bag. They're just running free. Okay. And anything else? Well, for me, I don't have room for all of the little things like Band-Aids and hair ties and panty liners and things. Okay, I'm just gonna put that aside. Just pretend that doesn't exist. But for me, that does exist. But anyway, all right. So we're gonna just put that all over here. And then we have our phone and our sunglasses. Honestly, it's not that different. So here we go with all the things that I feel are essential. But I just want to point out that when you pull out like your card case or your phone, everything shifts because it's a lot of little things and everything shifts. And now getting your phone back in is 10 times harder than it was before. So I feel like Louis Vuitton should hire me to be like the mini pochette ambassador. Do I recommend this bag? Not really. Couple of reasons. One, it's very delicate. It's very soft. I feel like it could get damaged very easily. Two, I don't think it holds as much as the Nano Speedy and or other bags that have similar measurements, simply because it has this like puckering on the side that I talked about right there. Three, I'm a little worried about it. It's not like a go anywhere. You can't like carry this bag anywhere because it's very delicate and has this weaving. Like, no, I'm not gonna take this to the beach. I'm not gonna take this out like anywhere. I feel like this is a very delicate bag. I feel like you have to like strategically organize like your life in order to carry this bag. So would I recommend this bag? No, not really. Honestly, no, not really. Do I think this was a wise investment? No, not really. Would I purchase it again? No, I wouldn't. Am I happy with what I like swapped it with? Kinda, because it's still different. But I feel like it's so specialized and you have to be so organized in order to use this bag. Here's what I would suggest. End result. Go to a Bottega store. See what they have. Take your essentials. Because for me, the mini pochette is an essential. Because I have migraine medication in there, I have eye drops in there, I have things that I need. And if you're changing bags like 3 times a day, you don't want to have to figure out what you need. So I just take this and I'm like, this, card holder, phone, sunglasses, go, boom, I'm good. If that's you and you change bags a lot, then I would go to the store. I would try out what your essentials are. What are those 3, 4, 5, 6 things that you need on the daily? And then I would make my decision. I bought this bag online. I do not want my keys out and about in this bag, which is so delicate and you can actually like see light through all of this weaving, I don't want my keys out in there because I feel like they could potentially like do damage in the inside of the bag. So my massive keys need to go in the mini pochette for me personally. I feel like this is a bag you need to see in person because I'm the person that made the mistake of buying this bag online and not seeing it in person. And I thought it would fulfill the same requirements as that Nano Speedy. Because of the way it's stitched, it actually doesn't. I feel like it's smaller than the Nano Speedy. I feel like I can't get as much in here as the Nano Speedy. I do think a mini pochette, people are like all over the place saying, buy this instead of the mini pochette, buy that instead of the mini pochette. The mini pochette is so overpriced. Okay, all right, so it has gone up in price, but if you use it all year long, it works out to $2 a day. I actually did the math. So it works out to $2 a day. I feel like that's not a bad investment if you're going to use it every single day. And there are people all over like YouTube and Instagram and TikTok that are actually using this as a bag. So maybe there's like a double use for this. I don't know. But I mean, is it overpriced? I'm not willing to say it's overpriced if that's what people are willing to pay, number one. And number two, it has multiple uses. It could be a bag. It could be an insert to a bag. I mean, bag inserts are kind of expensive in and of themselves. And if you're using this as a bag insert, I feel like it's kind of worth the price. Just saying. I know a lot of people are going to argue with that, but I'm just saying, if you're using it as a bag insert, I think it is kind of worth the price. So, do I regret this purchase? Not yet, but I might sell it. I might sell it because it's such a niche. Like, I kind of have to like plan my day, and I don't know how my day is going to turn out. For example, we were chilling at home last Friday, and then my husband's like, let's go to the pier and watch the sunset. Okay, so if you have spontaneous family members that might say like, let's go take a trip here, let's go do this there, like, is this the bag that you would want to take with kind of openings? And I don't know, but I feel like you can't put everything in this bag. I don't know. I think it needs to just be up to you. Like, every single person just needs to make their own decision for themselves. But do I recommend it? Like, no. I feel like there are better bags out there. Honestly, like, if you want a small crossbody bag that is super cute, Speedy 20. I would go Speedy 20 over this bag any day, anywhere. I think it's a better buy. Speedy 20 in place of that Bottega. If you're looking at this bag versus the Mini Jody, like, yeah, I think this is probably a better bag versus the Mini Jody. But I think all the Bottega bags are going to be super delicate. They're going to have light kind of shine through. All of, like, if you have kids, like, maybe not this bag. Like, maybe not this bag. Do I regret what I did by selling my Nano Speedy for that bag? Not really. But I held on to that Nano Speedy for a good, like, 3 years. Will I hold on to this bag for 3 years? No, I won't. So I'm just going to put that out there. You make your own decisions. you have your own thing, because I know like a lot of people are very anti mini pochette right now, and so just you do your own thing, but that's where I've ended up. That's where I've ended up in the whole like handbag journey. The Speedy 20 over the Nano, and the Bottega Veneta loop bag is really cute, but not very functional, and you're gonna use it not as much.